Good morning. Hi, Leonie. Hi, Ruben. Hi, Cindy. How y'all doing? I am so sorry. I am running late today, later than usual. How is everyone? Good morning, Darlene. Good morning. Good morning. How was your weekend? Mine is great. I am doing great. Ruben, you're headed to Arkansas? Nice. Safe travels. Safe travels. And yes, October is coming soon. You're actually ready to start the week. Nice. Very good. You were on vacation. You took some vacation time last week, Cindy. Is that correct? Sort of. Did you say you were semi vacationing? Good morning, Alma. Doo. Nice. Did you go anywhere or you just took some time off? Right. We are reading, I'm hydrating. We are reading Psalm 61 today. This one is called, excuse me, it's called Security in God. Security in God for the choir director on stringed instruments. You stayed home, but you did visit a bookstore. Oh, fun. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. For the choir director on stringed instruments. Good morning, Andrea of David. This is a Psalm of David, number 61. Verse 1 says, God, hear my cry, pay attention to my prayer. I call to you from the ends of the earth when my heart is without strength. Lead me to the rock that is high above me, for you have been a refuge for me, a strong tower in the face of the enemy. I will dwell in your tent forever and take refuge under the shelter of your wings. Selah. You have heard my vows. You have given a heritage to those who fear your name. Add days to the king's life. May his years span many generations. May he sit enthroned before God forever. Appoint faithful love and truth to guard him. Then I will continually sing of your name, fulfilling my vows day by day. I'm so sorry. Psalm 61. That was Psalm 61. And for anybody who doesn't know, I am reading from this volume called Psalms of the Bible. It has all of the Psalms from the Bible in the CSB and the KJV. If anybody's interested, it is linked in the link at the top of the chat. It's so funny, as I was reading the first 4 verses, it's divided into 2. And the first 4 verses, as I was reading, I think I thought of like 2 songs or 2 lines of lyrics from songs that I know. And I love how when you read the Psalms, oftentimes, depending on what kind of music you listen to, I'll hear lines of songs that have been written based on those Psalms. And I always love when I encounter that. So, Psalm 61, I love the line, um, I call to you from the ends of the earth. This is verse 3. When my heart is without strength. And then, oh, no, sorry, that's verse 2. And then the verses are interesting. I call to you, like the divisions. I call to you from the ends of the earth when my heart is without strength. Lead me to the rock that is high above me. Verse 3. For you have been a refuge for me, a strong tower in the face of the enemy. I will dwell in your tent forever and take refuge under the shelter of your wings. Selah. I love that part. It's beautiful. All right, let us continue with our icebreaker question. I think I'm going to do the Cultivate deck this time. Cultivate Conversation cards. This is the one that has the dice. Pick the color. Pink. Peach. Peach, peach, peach. Oh, these are a little too deep for this kind of conversation. You're going through Psalms and Proverbs at church, and we just read 31 to 40 last week. Oh, awesome. Do you have a favorite that came up? Oh man, these are hard to answer in a chat. So I'm trying to find something that's a little bit easier. So we're gonna forego the color. You like them all as they are so peaceful right now. That's nice. That's nice. Oh man, I'm having a hard time today finding a good question for this group. If it were a different venue, it'd be a little easier. Okay. That one's a little easier. Okay, how about this? Is it important to you to record memories? What are your favorite ways to do so? I made a face because I think it is important to record memories, but I'm not great at doing it. I'm not great at taking pictures. I am not great at keeping a memory planner. I try every year. I say I'm going to do it. And I think it's just the fact that I do not make time. It's not that I don't have time. I've just been in these prolonged seasons of not making time. And that's the thing about saying that something is important. You can say something is important to you, not just objectively important, but you could say something is important to you, but if you don't make time for it, then you are, through your actions, making a statement about what is important and what is not. So do I think it's important to make memories? I'm sorry, to record memories? Yes. What is my favorite way to do so? Theoretically, I want to be like a memory keeping journaler or scrapbooker, but it doesn't happen because I don't make time. Ugh, that's something I want to make time for more in 2026. I keep saying these things and I just don't do them. Oh, I need to. You try to snap a few pictures, but if not, you journal. For you, you spend so much time worrying about getting the best photo to capture the memory that it wasn't present. That's the thing. Okay, so when it comes to taking pictures, like our latest vacation, I didn't take a whole lot of pictures because I was just living in the moment, and I just wanted to be in the moment. And then I get home from places, including vacation, but I'll get home from other places and be like, man, I should have taken a picture. And I didn't capture it, and now that is gone forever. And as you know, Andrea, let's see. Yes, I was just brainstorming this morning about starting the practice with your boys. They are 5 and 8 through scrapbooking, right? You started keeping mementos and putting them in a junk journal. It's not organized. You just shove it in. I've done that too. I'll keep like tickets or different memorabilia, ephemera from things that I do. And I'm like, I'm going to put it in my journal. And then I never do. Word photos. Yeah. Journaling with your words. Yeah. I like that. And I try to keep a journal where it's just like basically a Dear Diary type thing. And I'm not consistent with that. And I don't know. I want to. I used to. And then I hit this. I don't know what it is. I just hit this point where I don't and I don't love it. I don't love it. So, something to think about for 2026, because I'm not going to fix the problem right now. Maybe over the holidays or something. I don't know. We'll see. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm going to set up my planner for September 20. What is this? 20. Today's the 29th, but the week started yesterday. I have a Sunday start. So 28 through October 4. It's almost October, you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready for the fourth quarter of the year? It's the last 3 months of the year, which means it's time to do some prep work again in PowerSheets. And I need to really think about how I want these last few months of the year to go. Just took a trip to the Erie area and kept some receipts paper and such. Bought your daughter a mini printer to print photos for her iPhone. You'll have to use it. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. I have a mini photo printer too that I got, I think, as a Christmas present years ago. It's old, but it still works. And same thing. I would love to do all of that. Receipts, paper, stuff from trips, and a mini photo printer. I hope that works out. Sounds like a lot of fun. You're prepping to be what? Ready. You're preparing to be ready. You're not good at it. You try to do it once a month this year and you fail to keep up with memory keeping. It's hard. I'm glad I'm not the only one who struggles. Because my goodness. All right. What are your top 3 for the week? All right. I'm actually looking at last week's list. Yeah. I did edit. I was supposed to edit a piece that's going to be coming out soon. And I did do this. Y'all, last week was a good week. It didn't always feel like it, but it was a good week. And I did complete that. Okay. I made some headway. Let's see. Cindy K, you're going to continue to work on your website. Nice. Content planning, and then Q4 planner setup. Lovely. I do need to set up my planner and my PowerSheets for Q4. So we're going to write that down. That's not a priority, but it will be at the top of my list. Prep, planner, and PowerSheets for Q4. I have a free resource that's supposed to be coming out. It was supposed to come out in summer. I might hold off on it, but I have another free resource that's supposed to be coming out. Let me see if it's ready. And then I have something else I won't mention here, but something else really cool is happening this week that I'm really excited about. All right. You think you're going to set up for 2026? Oh, wait. You're ahead of plan this week, so this is good. See if you like the changes that you want to make. Okay. See if you're, yeah, that's, I want to start messing around with my planner stuff for 2026 as well. As I've mentioned before multiple times, I'm not going to set my new goals for 2026 until the spring. I am really so I'm gonna do my power sheets a little bit backwards. I'm gonna start Q1, 2026 Q1 without the prep work. And then at the end of what is that, March, I'll do the prep work, and then I will start my goals in the springtime. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot. I know enough about what I wanna do next year. Prep work is just kind of, you know, it's a traditional entry into the year for me, but I don't need it in terms of I can't function in the new year without it. So it's a really great sort of, you know, opening to the new season. But because I want to go by the rhythm of the seasons a bit more, I'm gonna just try. I say this now. I say this now. We'll see. I may hit December and just feel the itch to do it and be like, let's just do it, because everybody else is doing it. But I feel like, I feel like I want to just enjoy a peaceful winter and just be like cozy in the winter and not worry about goals or new goals and then let spring be that season. So we'll see. We'll see. That's what I say now. Yes, I do have a smile on my face, Cindy K. And you know why. I'm actually really super excited. Okay, so you have branding is HW homework, Andrea? Is that what that is? Cooking dinner for 4 days this week and reading daily. I love that. I love that. I need to do some meal prep. Oh, I have to go to the store today. I have to do a Costco run for a couple of things. Okay, so I know I need to do that. All right, so do that, and um, okay. All right. Start homework is okay. HW. Okay, cool. Just in your mo term, you're trying not to stress over getting it all set up. You're just breathing as you step into how the rhythm works for you. Uh-huh. Okay, Darlene, what you got? You're starting a new semester, starting a new schedule for Q4 to carry on into 2026. I know, I can't believe we're here too. Start handcrafted projects for holiday gifts. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, my husband and I need to sit down and figure out what we're doing for Christmas because last year we did a lot of handmade gifts, which is really great. And people have really enjoyed it. This year, if we're doing the same thing, we need to figure out what we're doing because now is the time to start. So actually, I'm glad you said that because I need to put that on my list. Talk to Steven about holiday. About holiday gifts. Okay. I got you, Cindy. I knew what you were trying to say. I knew what you were trying to say. That is okay. All right. All right. All right. Then, Costco run. Oh, I need to pay that bill. Oh, there's two of them I need to pay today. And, oh, there's three of them. We are in the home stretch with my school loan. And when I tell you, I cannot wait to be done with that thing. It has been too long. Too stinking long paying on that thing. All right. I think I've got my three. We've got some really fun things happening in the Club 119 collective that I'm just very, very excited about. I'm not going to talk about it here, but I'm very excited. You're doing a soft launch of Cornerstone. Awesome. There are a few friends who are wanting to get copies and have a book signing. Oh, how awesome. That's so great. Let's see. You hosted a birthday party for a 5-year-old son. For your 5, you didn't say son. Sorry. I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but you hosted a birthday party for your 5-year-old yesterday. Oh, he. You said he. That my brain auto filled. So there you go. He received more handmade cards and store-bought, and you loved it. That's actually what led you to think about scrapbooking again. That is so cool. Sorry, I kind of muddled all that at the end. That is so fun. Now, handmade cards, like his friends made them, like they were handmade cards by children, or they were handmade cards by adults. Like, tell us more. That is so precious. I think I'm way less. I try to keep all my cards. And I don't get very many because people don't give cards very often anymore. But um, I'm so much more inclined to keep a handmade card, obviously, and potentially do something with it, something fun with it, than with a store bought card. Not that I don't appreciate store bought cards. I think store bought cards are lovely, but there's something wonderful about a handmade card. That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay. Excuse me. Let's talk about books. Any requests? We are doing just whatever you want these days. Whatever you want. What would you guys like to see? And I'll see if I have it. Or pick a color. You can totally pick a color. We can do it that way as well. Can this go up any higher? Oh, it can. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I need to work out. I have been terrible at working out this week. Or in the past couple of weeks. Work out. We did have an icebreaker. The icebreaker question was, do you think it is important to track or record memories? And if so, how is your favorite way to do it? If you think it's important to track memories, what's your favorite way to do it? The children. Oh, the children made the cards. One included something along the lines of, I don't know what to write, so happy birthday. Oh, that is so cute. Kids are so cute. Kids are so sweet. I love it. You got the berry power sheets? Nice, Alma. The berry is beautiful. The berry is beautiful. Do I have anything in green? Yes, Ruben. I can look for green. Let's see. You do that all the time. Oh, Andrea's like, this is old hat. Is it I'm an old hat at that, or this is old hat? Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to use that term, that phrase. Okay, we want historical fiction. We want something in green. Okay. All right, let's see what I can find. Green. I'm pretty sure we've talked about this before, but I'll do it. Oh my goodness, so funny. I'm looking at a couple of the green books that I have on my spiritual growth shelf, and they're topics for women, and I'm like, I don't think that Ruben is gonna benefit from that. Oh, Alma, I'm so sorry. You're looking for a berry colored book. Okay, because berry is your power sheets color. Okay, I understand the prompt now. Historical fiction, something in a berry color. Okay. Let's see. We did that one last time. Take you along. I'm going to show you my messy house. It's not that messy. It's just not aesthetic. All right. Berry. We've done this one before. Well, we have done that one. Historical fiction. Okay. Let's see if I have any other. This is what I hate about my library being split. I have books in the other room, and I'm trying to remember what I have over there. I don't think I have anything particularly berry. All right. I'll do one more. I don't know if we've done this one, but I'll pick it. Okay. I also wanted green. You know what, Ruben? I don't have a lot of green. Blue, green. No, that's not green. That's a rom-com. Again, I don't think that's what you're looking for. Okay. Feel free to check. You guys mind if I step off camera for just 20 seconds? Blue is fine too. All right. I have a lot of blue. Let me see if I can pull in blue. Boop. Let's see. Let's see. It's a Christmas book. Oh, I did that one already. Okay, I'm gonna step off camera. Okay, give me just 1 second. 1 second. Take off my slippers because they kind of slow me down. All right, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I've got blue. We found blue. All right, here we go. All right, so for green, I'm pretty sure we've talked about this before, but it's been a while. This is The Liturgy of the Ordinary by Tish Harrison Warren. Sacred Practices for Everyday Life. I've read it, but it's been a long time. I don't remember everything about this book, but what I do remember is enjoying it. I do remember enjoying it. So the back cover copy says, in overlooked moments and routines, we can become aware of God's presence in surprising ways. How do we embrace the sacred in the ordinary and the ordinary in the sacred? Each chapter in this book looks at something that the author does during the day: making the bed, brushing her teeth, losing her keys. Life is viewed through the lens of liturgy, small practices and habits that form us. Drawing from the diversity of her life as a campus minister, Anglican priest, friend, wife, mother, Tish Harrison Warren opens up with practical theology of the everyday. Each activity is related to a spiritual practice as well as an aspect of worship. Come and discover the holiness in your everyday. So I thought this was really interesting. The Liturgy of the Ordinary. Okay, let's do. You accidentally bought 2 copies of one of the previous book recs. Oh, you bought 2 copies of Women Talking? But if anyone here is interested, oh, Andrea, that is so sweet. Okay, so Andrea is talking about, I'll pull my copy so people can see it. Andrea is talking about this book here, Women Talking. She's got 2 copies that she accidentally purchased 2 copies. And so she said that she'd be happy to gift it to anybody who would like it. So let her know. Exchange some information. All right. That is so fun. Thank you, Andrea. All right. Next, we have a book. This is the blue. Let's see. You bought, yes, I know I have talked about liturgy. So you did buy it. Did you read it yet? Did you enjoy it? So a blue book. This one's called Uncommon Ground. I just bought this not too long ago for a project I'm working on. Have not read it yet, but it was intriguing. Living Faithfully in a World of Difference. And this is a compilation of essays, I believe. It says, we live in a deeply divided, We live in deeply divided, even antagonistic times. Americans today lack agreement about the purpose of our country, the nature of common good, and even the meaning of human flourishing. These differences affect not only what we think, but also how we think, as well as how we see the world. In light of these profound divisions, how can Christians interact with those around them in ways that show respect to those whose beliefs are radically different while remaining faithful to the gospel? In Uncommon Ground, bestselling author Tim Keller and legal scholar John Inazu bring together a variety of illuminating stories, their own and from others, to answer this vital question, presenting an array of perspectives from people thinking deeply and working daily to live with humility, patience, and tolerance in our time. Through contributions from theologians, entrepreneurs, songwriters, pastors, business owners, and others, this revelatory volume provides a range of enlightening approaches to engaging faithfully across deep and often painful differences. With wisdom, depth of feeling, and deep encouragement, Uncommon Ground shows how to live with confidence, joy, and hope in a complex and fragmented age. It sounds really good, yeah? Again, I have not read it. The premise sounded amazing. And so I think it's really important. I think it's important to read people who have opinions or viewpoints or worldviews that are different than you. You don't have to agree. And I think that especially we see this so much on social media and just in the media in general, people insisting that they agree with everybody that they hear from. My feed has to only consist of people who have my worldview or who I agree with or who I can relate to. And I just think that's dumb because that's not how human life is. That's not how reality works. Everybody has to engage with and do life and business and all kinds of things with people who aren't like us, and that's totally fine. And the minute we lose the ability to do that, we are losing out on so much. We're losing out on so much. So I have people on my feed that I disagree with on a lot of things. That's okay. That's totally fine. I just think I have this ick when I see like comments or people who, especially in the comment section, somebody says something, I like oranges, and like, oh, well, that means you don't like apples. How could you not like apples? Apples are like, and you're just like, that's not what I said. That's not what this was about, you know? Stuff like that I just think is so immature. Okay, berry. So I picked 2 books in the berry color. I didn't have anything, particularly berry colored over there when I walked off. Let's see. We can learn so much by engaging, not just for our benefit, but to also be the disciples we should be. Absolutely. We have no idea how God can use us to do something as simple and profound as just being a friend, maybe being the only smile that person sees, or saying the only kind words that the person hears that day, or doing something more, well, we might consider deep, as giving a word, or whatever. um it's just, I don't know, when we live selfishly, we miss out on a lot. We miss out on a lot. Okay. Andrea, are you in Club 119? If you're in the collective, then you and Cindy K can connect there. And that's one way. That's one way. That way you don't have to give your personal information here in this forum. Unless you guys want to message me, then I can, send your information along. Or Instagram, maybe? Instagram direct messaging, something like that. Okay. I feel like we talked about both of these. You guys, I'm like running out of books. Running out of books that I would recommend. Not everything on my shelf would I necessarily recommend. Okay, The Bookbinder. I haven't read this. This is a light recommendation. It's by Pip Williams. But it sounds intriguing. It was a book of the month pick back in, it doesn't have the year, but it's historical fiction. A young, bright, does not say bright. Does your brain ever insert words? Oh my gosh. Ugh. A young British woman working in a book bindery gets a chance to pursue knowledge and love when World War I upends her life in this new novel from the best-selling author of The Dictionary of Lost Words. Just the cover alone intrigues you? Yes, I know. It is 1914, and as the war draws young men of Britain away to fight, women must keep the nation running. 2 of those women are Peggy and Maud, twin sisters who live on a narrow boat in Oxford and work in the bindery at the University Press. Ambitious, intelligent Peggy has been told for most of her life that her job is to bind the books, not read them. But as she folds and gathers pages, her mind wanders to the opposite side of Walton Street, where the female students of Oxford's Somerville College have a whole library at their fingertips. Maud, meanwhile, wants nothing more than what she has: to spend her days folding the pages of books in the company of the other bindery girls. She is extraordinary but vulnerable, and Peggy feels compelled to watch over her. Then refugees arrive from the war-torn cities of Belgium, sending ripples through the Oxford community and the sisters' lives. Peggy begs to see the possibility of a different future in which she can educate herself and use her intellect, not just her hands. But as war and illness reshape her world, her love for a Belgian soldier and the responsibility that comes with it threaten to hold her back. The Bookbinder is a story about knowledge, who creates it, who can access it, and what truths get lost in the process. Much as she did in the international bestseller, The Dictionary of Lost Words, Pip Williams thoughtfully explores a rarely seen slice of history through women's eyes. I think this needs to go on my TBR for the fall. Oh my goodness. This sounds really good. There's a reason why I picked it up as a book of the month book. Yeah. Okay. I got another one. Again, we might have talked about this. I don't know. I'm wondering, okay. This one might have some spice. I don't know. Okay. So he placed a notice in Chicago paper, an advertisement for a reliable wife. That's the name of the book. She responded, saying that she was a simple, honest woman. She was, of course, anything but honest. And the only simple thing about her was a single-minded determination to marry this man and then kill him, slowly and carefully, leaving herself a wealthy widow. What Catherine Land did not realize was that the enigmatic and lonely Ralph Truitt had a plan of his own. Okay, so this one's thrilling. It sounds a murder mystery. Take it for what you. I don't know. I don't know. It sounds interesting. So I'm just gonna leave that there. You decide. I know not everybody has the same parameters for what they read, so I do like some thrilling reads. I like some suspense. I try to keep my spice levels low. That's my preference. So I don't know. Okay, I'll just put it that way. All right, last but not least, I pulled another one for historical fiction. This one's called Today We Go Home. I have not read it. Kelly Estes. I never know how to pronounce that last name. Okay, Seattle, Washington. Larkin Bennett has always known her place, whether it's surrounded by her loving family in the lush greenery of the Pacific Northwest or conducting a dusty patrol in Afghanistan. But all of that changed the day tragedy struck her unit and took away everything she held dear. Soon after, Larkin discovers an unexpected treasure, the diary of Emily Wilson, a young woman who disguised herself as a man to fight for the Union in the Civil War. As Larkin struggles to heal, she finds herself deeply drawn into Emily's life and the secrets she kept. That was Seattle, Washington. Indiana, 1861. The only thing more dangerous to Emily Wilson than a rebel soldier is the risk of her own comrades in the Union Army discovering her secret. But in the minds of her fellow soldiers, if it dresses like a man, swears like a man, and shoots like a man, it must be a man. As the war marches on and takes a terrible toll, Emily begins to question everything she thought she was fighting for. Today we go home. So stories of two different soldiers in two different wars in two different eras of time. This sounds really good. Really, really good. I think this one and this one, I think these are going on my TBR for fall. Right? Let's see. That sounds like a Scholastic book you buddy read with your daughter, Girl in Blue. Okay, do I have that? I think I have that. Is that a blue spine? I feel like I have that book. Shoot, it might have a black spine. Oh man, but I feel like it has a blue spine. That's gonna bother me now because I feel like I have that book. Oh man. I feel like I can see it in my mind's eye, but I have that book and I don't. Oh, here it is. Nope, just kidding. I don't. It's a girl in the blue coat. Anne Rinaldi. Oh man, I used to read Anne Rinaldi when I was a kid. Yes. I don't know if I read that one though. Maybe I did. I did. I remember I can see the Anne Rinaldi books in my hometown library, like on the shelves. I used to read a lot of Anne Rinaldi. At least I feel like I did. I hope I'm remembering that correctly. But I do remember reading her. I don't remember how much though. Anyway. So yeah, these two are definitely going on my TBR. So we have the Bookbinder, Today We Go Home, The Reliable Wife. I'm not sure about that one. It looked good, so I got it. The Liturgy of the Ordinary, and Uncommon Ground. This Uncommon Ground is part of a project I'm working on that I haven't started yet. I don't know when I'm going to be reading it, but it's on this list of books that I have to read. I'll let you know more about it when I start. But anyway, I'm not sure how that's going to work. Let's see. You did not like you hated reading as a kid, but got into reading when your kids started school. That's great. That's great. That's a great way to get into reading. And it encourages them to read too. Do your kids like reading? Do your kids like reading naturally, or is it something that they're also kind of cultivating a taste for? My buddy reading is when you read a chapter, then she reads a chapter. That's great. Did we talk about? I think we did. Cindy K, did we talk about Paul, N.T. Wright's book? I think we did. Because it's not on my shelf. It's out here in the open. I feel like, did we talk about this? N.T. Wright's book? I'm pretty sure we have. Did we not? We did? Okay, thank you. We have. It comes highly recommended. I really like N.T. Wright. Yeah. No problem. No problem. Okay, you guys, those are the books. Let's talk about some challenges. Let's see. You wanted to read the Twilight series, make sure it was okay for them to read as an early teen. But Girl in Blue was really good too. That's right. You know what? It's great when you find something that you love. Like, I think a lot of people say, oh, I don't like to read. I don't think it's that people don't like to read. I do believe that that can be a thing, but I don't believe it's always that. It's just they haven't found a book that they're interested in or something that they are, that they enjoy. My husband, who does like reading, but he just doesn't make time for it, he was like, I want to listen to more audiobooks. I was like, say no more. Or as the kids say less. And so we renewed his library card. I had gotten him a digital one years ago. It had expired. And so we were out doing some errands. I was like, we're going to the library. We're getting you a new card. And we're downloading the Libby app. He has no idea what I'm talking about. He's like, you can just like listen. I said, yes, for free. I said, you don't think that I'm using Audible for all my audiobooks. Are you kidding me? We'd go broke. And so downloaded the Libby app. And he wanted something on like brain health or something. So we found a book. I couldn't tell you what it is. But he was like, that sounds interesting. And so he was out and about doing some stuff afterwards. And I was like, so how was your day? How's your morning? So on and so forth. He was like, it was good. I was like listening to my book. I was like, you're listening to your book? He was like, yeah. And then he was telling me about it. And I love having book conversations with my husband, one, because they don't happen as often as I would like, because he just doesn't read as much, but now he's getting into it more, and it's something that he chose. And I just love hearing him talk about what he's reading, and it's just so much fun. Let's see. They are thick books. You went through them in 2 months. That means you were really hooked. Oh, that's great. You like to read, you just don't make time like you should. Yep. Yep. If I get stuck or if I get hooked, lots of things would not get done. Lots of things would not get done. I'm right there with you. I don't make time because I'm in such a busy season that when I'm not working, I'm like sleeping. I told that to a friend of mine the other day. I was like, if I'm not working, I'm sleeping. Not quite literally, but almost. It's just, it's hard. It's hard. Okay. We have done all of these. I'm trying to find one that I'm interested in. You have a hard time with audiobooks. Your nana used to read to me to put you to sleep, so now you tend to fall asleep or get sleepy when you listen. Oh, yeah. I love audiobooks. I mean, I've been an audiobook listener for 20 plus years, and I love them. There are times where it's just not catching, and I have to return the book. I'm just like, this is not capturing me. And I've like returned books and then gotten them again and then made my way through them. So sometimes it's my mood or what I'm doing. Sometimes I can multitask, sometimes not. Sometimes I have to go back a couple of chapters because I just was not paying attention. All of those things do happen. So yeah, That's a good one. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good one. And we'll do this one because it's the beginning. I'm getting to the beginning of the month. All right. Here are a couple of challenges. These are wellness challenges. A lot of it has to do with the narrator. If the narrator is not good, it's done. Like, the book could be fantastic, but if the narrator is not great or just not great for me, I'm not listening. I'm not listening. So it has a lot to do with the narrator. 100,000%. Okay. Number 1, send a card, text, or email to a friend and share something you love about him or her. Okay, that's one challenge. Send a card, text, or email to a friend and share something you love about him or her. Friend or family member. All right. This is a little decluttering challenge, again, because we're at the beginning of a new month, a new quarter. My goodness, excuse me. Pick one area of your home to declutter today or this week. Keep it small, not like a whole room. Just keep it small. A drawer, the top of your desk, your kitchen counter, your bedside table, whatever it is. Clear spaces make for clear minds. So I definitely need to do that. I just cleared off my kitchen table this weekend. So that was really, and it like freed up my brain a little bit. So that was good. So it reminds you of an instructor you had for management and business school. She was monotone and you didn't really learn anything from her. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. And isn't that like physically painful to sit in a class where the person's just like, and then there was da 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 da. It's just, oh, that's hard. I had a teacher when I was doing my medical assistant training, and she would just read from the textbook. And I'm like, I could do this at home. Like, she would walk up and down the aisles, like between our desks, and she was like reading the textbook. And I'm like, this is such a waste of my time. I could do this at home. You are currently cleaning your kitchen table. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, last but not least, if you're stuck on what type of exercise is best for you, this may or may not apply to you, but if you are stuck on what type of exercise is best for you, start with how you want to feel. Okay, strong, happy, energized. Brainstorm what type of movement might get you there. I'm going to work on this one because I stopped working out. I was doing really good. I was working out pretty much every day, and then I stopped after, what do you call it? After we got back from our trip. Sounds like your daughter's construction management instructors post-COVID. Oh, man. Oh, man. Not cool. Instructors can make or break your success in a class. 100% can make or break your success in a class. Okay, you guys, that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm so sorry I was running late. Happy end of September. Happy new week. Happy new month coming up. I will see you in October. Yeah, I'm really excited for this last quarter of the year. I'm not excited that the year is ending, but I am excited that it's a new quarter. And oh yeah, it makes you think. Oh yeah, when the instructor is not doing their job well, you're not getting what you need out of the class. It absolutely makes you wonder why you're paying $600 a credit. Oh my gosh, it's like a 3-credit class. Oh man, that's painful. That's painful. Anyway, happy new week, happy new month. I will see you in October. Yeah, I'm excited. I was telling my husband sometime last week, my word of the year for 2025 was build. Build was my word of the year. And see right here. Oh, it's coming off. But yeah, build. My word of the year. And when I tell you that I have never lived out my word of the year so strongly than I have this year, this has been a year of building, and oh my gosh, it's been hard, but I'm glad we're towards the end. So hopefully I get to reap some benefits of that and have a different year next year. Oh, I love fall too. Thank you, Cindy. I love fall too. It's my favorite, and hopefully it'll start feeling like fall sooner rather than later here where I'm at. Okay, let's have a prayer and I'm gonna let you all go. Thanks so much for hanging out. Have a fantastic week. And if you need me, you know where to find me. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this day, for waking us up to a new day of life. We ask that you would be with us as we work and play and take care of our responsibilities and take care of our families and hopefully provide some beauty and uh, a little bit more loveliness to the world. In whatever way you've created us to do, in whatever way we've been given to do, I ask that you would help us solve problems, that you would help us be productive, that you would help us be an encouragement to others, motivation, whatever it is you have given us to do. Lord, I ask that you would help us be faithful in stewarding our time and our responsibilities. I also ask that you would keep us safe, that you would be with every family represented here. Thank you so much for your protection and your goodness and your kindness toward us. And we ask that you would help us to keep our hands in yours all throughout this week. We are so grateful for your love. Please continue to bless us, forgive us for where we have fallen short, and help us to be day by day more like you. We ask all of these things in the name of Jesus. Amen. All right, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. I will talk to you all later. Have a great Monday and a great week. Bye.